Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome in. We are back with episode 2 of Asylum, and hopefully the last minute will not get cut off of this episode, which happened last time. I did find the code, I used the code, I found a cassette tape, and that was the end of the episode. But we found a cassette tape, and we know what to do with that, don't we? So, the first episode was mostly just kind of exploring and starting to get a feel for the game and kind of figure out what's going on and what we're doing here. There's a lot shrouded in mystery. Even our main character isn't being super forthcoming with everything. Lots of vague illusions, lots of secrets and mysteries to uncover. I'm enjoying it so far. Let's get to it. So, yes, I found the tape in here. Or did I? Wait a moment. Where are my items? Tab. Oh, I gotta get out of here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, note in the janitor closet. Change. I did all this. Oh boy, it's gonna make me do it again, I guess. Yeah, we're not really gonna do that. I'm just gonna real super quick check last episode. And I will edit this out. So you're not looking at an unmoving screen, listening to me mumble to myself. Okay, it's 137. Let's try this again. All right, maybe my game crashed and that's why it didn't record, because I absolutely remember doing this. All right, whatever. Did I do it? Why do I not have the tape? Okay. All right, we're gonna go over here and listen to the tape. We do have a cassette. What is happening? This one? No. Okay, yeah, I needed the combination. I have the combination. Okay. I don't know what was going on there. And we found a cassette tape. Journal updated. All right, we're back on track. That was very strange. Cassette. Wondered what interesting secrets were recorded on this tape. We're gonna go find out. Perhaps there would be a cassette somewhere in this. There's the cassette that you have. Yeah, there we go.
Earlier this morning I used foul language in reprimanding a clumsy nurse who forgot to lock the door to the female wing. Truly offensive, dirty words. I don't recall ever doing that before. I've clearly been under a lot of stress lately. My worst fear is becoming another Alice, so I need to remain level-headed and focused. It's this place. There's a general feeling of unease in the Institute, and those unsettling rumors don't help. But the main reason for my jumpy state has to be the baffling regression in Group E. It's disconcerting and worrying. I'm giving Alice too many reasons to use shock treatment on these patients and take all of us decades back in time. Alice Hawthorne, the backwards time traveler, that fucking bastard. Ah, there you go. I did it again. Of all the cases, Rebecca is obviously the most puzzling one. She's having nightmares about her attackers again, after months of not uttering a word about the incident. And she's also becoming increasingly violent. I fear she will seriously harm herself. Yesterday, Alice found her viciously scratching her stomach. So much she left flesh wounds. She should be giving birth sometime in July. That's 3 weeks from now. Certainly this fact could be the explanation for her regression, if it wasn't for the rest of them.
Huh. What was happening here? No, I'm proud of it. All right. This Group E that Ebersbacher mentioned in a recording, I felt it wasn't the first time I'd heard about this. Had I been part of that group? This development was clearly something. It was of paramount importance for my search to reach the room where Ebersbacher treated her patients. Okay, all right, we got a new task. We gotta find the therapy room. Just like an observation duty game.
Julia, it's Bruno. Our adorable high-risk patient has escaped again. No idea how he does that. Please call someone. I need assistance immediately. I'm outside the cafeteria.
Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. As I was saying, just like in observation duty games, the clock striking the hour scares me. Okay, so we want to go this way. Cafeteria, I believe, was over through here. Oh, we'll check the map. We're right by them. We are here. Oh, not visiting room. Okay, so up here. Oh yeah, cafeteria. So okay, it's really hard that you can't move the map to focus like everywhere because I'm trying to. Okay, here we go. So we got corridor 1B to intersection A. Check on the courtyard.
Hold on.
Oh, hello.
Who the hell are you?
Hi, I'm just someone roaming around the asylum.
I'm just looking around.
You what? Does this look like a shopping mall to you?
I spoke with Julia and she gave me permission. You don't need to worry about me.
Julia's bad at her job.
This place. It's unbelievable. Am I the only one taking my job seriously?
Probably.
Well,
Look, it doesn't matter. I have enough on my plate with this patient on the loose. Just be on your way.
Patient on the loose?
This doesn't sound good.
Yeah, I managed to lock him inside the cafeteria. See for yourself.
I guess we're gonna see. Oh, yeah, there he is. He's not having a good time. Okay, I've seen enough. Alright, yeah, I got some questions about this.
I see what you mean. That guy seems dangerous.
Dangerous? He's a flaming demon. He's tearing down the whole place. At this rate, there won't be a cafeteria in the morning.
You do seem busy, but can I ask some questions anyway?
We're just gonna bother you while this crisis is happening. But you know what? This place's own fault for having this limited staff. Or doing this at all.
Sure, whatever. The name's Bruno.
Hi, Bruno. Yeah, hey, do you know where the therapy room is?
Do you know where the therapy room is?
Yes. It's on the other side of this floor.
Awesome. Bet we can't get there without going through the cafeteria or something.
Great, and how can I get there?
You can't with Samson back here trashing the whole cafeteria.
Knew it.
It's the only way to reach the back corridor of this floor.
Yeah, I figured since the courtyard is locked and there was an intersecting corridor from the cafeteria to the other hall.
You mean the cafeteria is the only way to the therapy room?
That's what he just said.
Yeah, well, the library also connects both sides of the building, but the last time I checked, it was locked.
Like most other things here. I guess we can ask him about himself. Yeah, what brings you here, Bruno?
Tell me about you, Bruno.
I'm just what you see. Nothing more.
Oh, everybody's more than they appear.
I see a troubled man in front of me with an attitude problem.
Wow! I don't think Bruno has much of an attitude, especially considering he seems to be the only security for this entire building.
Ha ha, so funny. Let me know how you feel after you spend a few more hours in this place.
Yeah, right? God. Did you do anything about Dr. Evans Walker?
Does the name Ebers-Baker ring a bell?
Ebers Baker? Sorry, I keep pronouncing it wrong.
I remember seeing an office with that name, but that's all I know. Why are you asking? Are you related to her?
Yeah, she was my doctor.
I'm not sure. I think I knew her, yes. There's a period of my life I can't quite remember.
Are you feeling okay? I have a couple of empty cells if you need to lie down and rest.
Honestly, he might need to.
Yes. I'm fine.
You positive?
Absolutely. No need for that.
Oh, yeah, so, what's
So,
that?
a madman on the loose.
Yes. We're having a bit of trouble with this especially rowdy patient. It's the second time today that he's escaped.
Oh, what did you do the first time?
In my defense, the high-risk section needs a lot of maintenance. Low
Why are there
risk
high-
is in somewhat better shape, sans the atmosphere of impending doom.
Why would any high-risk patients be here right now anyway?
But high risk needs some intensive work, pronto.
That doesn't inspire much confidence, though.
Welcome to my world. Be thankful there's only one high-risk patient admitted at the moment.
There shouldn't be any here right now.
Yikes.
Yeah, what?
I understand patients are being relocated.
That's the plan, yes.
Relocated from where?
Man, I don't know. Places. Other institutes that are too crowded. The world is a madhouse these days. What do you expect?
Do you at least know if they are old or new patients?
I don't, and that's not information I could openly share anyway. Tonight, there are very few patients admitted. Tomorrow, they're bringing more.
It's not going to be ready tomorrow.
All right. I'll be going.
Hey, wait. You seem like a decent sport. Or at least a harmless one. I have a favor to ask of you.
Okay.
Sure.
Can you go fetch my baton? I left it in my office when I went running to pursue our friend the Tasmanian Devil here.
Okay, I guess. Where is that?
You need to go all the way through the infirmary, then down the stairway. My office is in a lower corridor they used to call the Tunnel of the Damned.
Oh, fun place. Gotta love a place called Tunnel of the Damned.
Good grief.
Nah, the name is more intimidating than it sounds. Just please go, ASAP. I need that baton to deal with the ongoing crisis.
Sounds good. I'll be on my way.
Yeah, I'll get your baton, but nothing gets the name Corridor of the Damned or whatever just cuz. Boy, a new part of the place. Even when it was clean and orderly so many years ago, the infirmary had never been a cozy place. Malfunctioning fluorescent lights hurt my eyes, and I wanted to look away, maybe? The text goes very fast, and you can't control it. What do we got here? Oh, is this Group E? Is this a Group E therapy session? Photo depicted a group of patients talking amongst themselves. A therapy session? Yeah, I'm guessing. Since that looks like a pregnant lady. So that was the only thing worth looking at on there. I know he told me to hurry, but you better believe I'm going to take my sweet time. Classic symphonies. Okay, lots of things to look at. You could have put the best mattress you could find on these iron beds, and they still wouldn't be comfortable. No, I can't imagine so. The radiators weren't working, and it showed. The infirmary felt like the Arctic. Nobody should be here. Most windows in areas with patients had some manner of protection. Still, sometimes a crazed patient would tear the grills apart and mash their head against the glass. You know that from experience, do you, sir? It looked like some kind of organ. I had no idea which one. What are you looking at? Because I mostly see paint cans. I guess it must be in between there. You could see what it was. Oh, yeah, okay, there. Yeah, there's some. Do I hear something? How I wish the radiators were turned on, but I'd lost hope by then. Yeah, I don't blame you. Oh, we've reached the cells. Awesome. Oh, hey, records. We can take the records. Cool, give me the records. Wait, case. Fetch baton for Bruno. Bruno, the security guard, had asked me to fetch his baton to deal with a crazed patient. An annoying task, but the therapy room was beyond the cafeteria anyway, and I had to get there. I had to go to the so-called Tunnel of the Damned, one of the most horrifying places in the Institute. Hopefully I'd find the answers I was seeking in there. No, you're gonna find the baton in there. The label on his final record read relaxing classical music. I could use some relaxation. You sure could. An old vinyl. Classical gold. The record was in good condition. It said classical symphonies. Oh, lots of classical music. Yep, this is a safe and smart idea. Uh-huh. This block stairway likely led to the basement, second floor. Hi, you're not having a good time. Apparently, some patients had already been transferred, even before the reopening. And they're all going to freeze to death. This particular cell was quieter than the others. Those are the only ones we could look at. Oh, is this just why it's called Tunnel of the Damned? Because it's in the patient tunnel wing? Oh, hey, bathroom. Yeah, we're gonna check it out. There didn't seem to be any water, or whatever unspeakable fluid ran through the pipes in this place. Apparently every mirror in this place was completely useless. That's a good way to get around having to do a reflection. The showers were covered with icky mold and grime. Oh. I guess somebody didn't like this teddy bear. Somehow, I could relate to its situation. Rejected and discarded by society. Oh, we're dramatic, aren't we? What? You like to leave now? Yeah, you, That's not my problem. Oh, God. Probably, tell somebody or do something about it, but really, it's not my problem. The condition of these patients was heartbreaking. Yeah, this is not a good place. Oh. Oh! I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do it over here. Okay. Alright, bye. I just went and caused a lot of chaos and now I'm gonna leave. Have fun. Yep, I see how this place got its name. I'm assuming this is the tunnel. Upon entering this corridor, I could see why it'd be nicknamed Tunnel of the Damned. I didn't recall ever being down there, and I was thankful for that. On further thought, it was a relief that at least something in this place actually worked properly, and the cells were locked. Alright, we found Bruno's office, I think? I managed to make out old schedules and administrative stuff that wasn't worth my attention. Oh, here's something that is, though. October 14th noon. Music again. That blasted tune echoing in the corridor gets on my nerves. As if all the bizarre noises in this horrible place weren't enough. But it's the only way to keep him calm. I'll take the creepy children's nursery music over his maniacal pounding any day. Excuse me. Good thing I brought my own food. They said provisions would be available for us during this phase, but I swear they're trying to poison us. I had to pick one of the abominations in those jars from the museum over that canned stuff they sent us. Or maybe not. I'm bored. I don't know who's supervising this construction work, but there's no way the place will be in safe condition to bring in more patients anytime soon. Certainly not tonight, if you ask me, and no one will. Ha, but nobody. This whole thing is way too rushed. Thank you. You don't need to bring in a dangerous psychopath to test the security of the facilities. Just being here for 5 minutes will tell you all you need to know. I'm beginning to regret signing up for this. There's a foul stench coming from that massive metal door at the end of the corridor. I think it leads to the storage room in the basement. I can only imagine the source of that smell. Can't seem to open the door, though. It won't budge. Think it's mechanical, and that electrical sound behind it doesn't inspire confidence either. Evening, somewhat. That's it. I'm taking that cursed musical box away. I can't stand it anymore. I don't care how much he enjoys music. Eventually, he'll bang his own brains into oblivion. Gonna be organized for whatever it's worth, and note accurate times for my next entries. 6 p.m. The lighting in this godforsaken place is failing and giving me a headache with all that constant flickering. It's worse than the horrible smell at the end of the corridor, but at least the smell doesn't hurt. Hope the construction workers arrive on time. 7. Stupid me. Couldn't help myself and tried opening that door. Zap, electric shock. Way to go, genius. I should trust my instinct next time. With all this stinking humidity down here, I can only assume the moisture's caused a wiring malfunction. Well, one thing's for sure, I'm not getting anywhere beyond this corridor. 8 p.m. 2 keys seem to be missing. One's for the locked office of a certain Hawthorne. The other is for the office of the previous director of the Institute, Hanwell himself. That Dr. Miller guy asked me about those keys again. Sure, Your Highness, Dr. Miller. Let me spend the whole night searching for those keys for you. Not your damn assistant. Although that patient roaming the building, Leo, is it? There's something odd about him. I don't trust that guy. Should have a word with him when I get the chance. Patient roaming the building. Why are patients roaming the building? What is happening in this place? Variety of pulp paperbacks and some old newspapers. Also, when does this take place? I really wish we get something on. I'm thinking, whoops. Is there a baton here? Ooh, keys. Yeah, keys are useful. There was a oh, yeah. I want to open the cabinet and get the music box. Okay, will I have keys? Yeah, key ring. Oh, I assumed we used the keys here. Yeah, let's put them back. Yeah, on second thought. Wouldn't open, but there was probably nothing of much interest inside. Where is the baton? Am I, like, missing something obvious? Ha! The baton. And I'm sorry I triggered the alarm. My distress, the tunnel of the damned was still outside. I mean, we may as well just check it out while we're here. Oh my. Oh, hey, see, look, there's a thing. that we can't take. Ugh. Odd scribblings adorn the walls. I wondered how on earth he could draw any of that. Probably with the little bear thing. Which, for a point-and-click pro tag, you don't take very many items. Metallic sound resonated throughout the menacing tunnel of the damned, yet the door wouldn't open. Okay, back we go. Oh, what's up here? There was old equipment scattered around, damaged without any apparent use. Sell it for Halloween decorations. I would buy old-timey, messed-up medical equipment for Halloween decorations. That'd be awesome. Oh, there, see, he found his way back. He's fine. What am I doing? Oh, yes, no, this is the right way. Hey, Bruno, I got your thingy.
Well, you brought my baton. Someone who's actually helpful in this godforsaken chunk of concrete.
I mean, I think there's only 3 of us here who's not a patient, so...
Don't mention it. It was easy to find with your directions.
And the fact that I literally couldn't go anywhere else. Oh, yeah, hey, I found these records.
Want to hear this selection, Bruno?
Not interested.
Do you like classical music, Bruno?
I don't like music. Period.
What? Who doesn't like music? Bruno, what's wrong with you? So I guess you don't want to hear the rain
There
record.
were records lying around in the infirmary. Do you recognize them?
No, there's random junk scattered everywhere. They need to clean up this damn place.
Okay, well... Yes, so now can you fix this?
So, what are you gonna do about that madman? You have the baton now.
I'm not going in there yet. I'll wait until he's calmed down a bit.
How can you calm down someone like him?
He will calm down. Eventually, I guess.
Uh-huh. Alright, is he the guy...
I'll be going.
You took the music box away from? He played music because there was that room where you could, like, play records, and it would play throughout the Institute. I think. Let's see. I found where everything is. I was looking for. For some reason, it's under achievements. And we can go back and find things. No, that's not what we want. No. Note about records. Yeah, getting damaged. No, that didn't help. I swear I read something. Oh no, it was the music box. The thing about the music box? Yeah, alright. is locked. Where was that? Offices and waiting room. And archives? Oh, yes. Okay. Okay, so can I... Um, couldn't place the record while the arm was down. Oh. No, there we go. Adagio OP2. I personally like the tension in this piece. Okay, did that do anything? Did they bring it?
Hi again, Bruno. Will he really come down on his own?
And what do I know? I'm not a psychologist or whatever. Last time he escaped, I found him playing with a toy. I think it was an instrument for children. I was able to catch him thanks to that little distraction. But now, who knows? Eventually he'll collapse.
I wish you could give me more info about it.
You are giving me a headache.
All right, sorry.
See you later, Bruno.
I'm trying to help. Okay. Oh. I guess he doesn't like the piano. Symphony number 6, an enchanting piece. See what he says about them all. Maybe he says something like calming. The harp sounded magical. Okay, let's try a different record. Violin concertos, such elegant violins. Relaxing variety piece. Okay. No, guess not. Okay. All right. You don't like this piece either. Okay. I'm trying. I'm trying. Orchestras. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Not bad. Because he was playing a flute thing. So does he maybe want flute music? I know, because this one, yeah, relaxing guitar music. I'm sure there's like something that helped me with this that I'm just not remembering or didn't read right. Did you like the guitar music, buddy? Hey, did he settle down?
Hi again, Bruno. I was really hoping you would go in there with your trusty baton and get the guy.
Negotiate a raise for me? And I might consider that.
Fair. Okay, we've exhausted that then.
I'm done for now. Bye.
Yeah, cafeteria with speakers. It's. I'm convinced that the records are the key. We're gonna try one more thing because it was. Oh, did I go the right way? Archives, yes. He was playing specifically flute. A recorder type thing. So maybe that's specifically what he wants. Elegant violins. A variety piece. Flute solo. Okay, let's try the flute solo. And if this isn't it, well, I will off recording, check everything I've collected and read so far, and see if there's any hints. Maybe he just likes, wind instruments. Oh! Okay, it was flute music. You're welcome, Bruno. And now, what's this? Another broken switch. Really shouldn't be surprised. All right, so hey, we can go through the cafeteria now. 10 p.m. We've spent another hour in the asylum. I remembered how busy this place was back. My achievement thing is covering the text back in the day. Patients gobbling their stew or something. Bad times at the old asylum. I need to stop pressing things. The remains of an old, unidentifiable meal. They cannot renovating. The door seems stuck. Almost gave way. Give it another good shove. There we go. Oh, this isn't safe. We shouldn't be here. Alright, we want the therapy room. You just go straight through the kitchen and the laundry. It should be pretty simple. What was that? Okay. What's happening?
Oh,
Hi.
hi. My name is Lenny.
Hi, Lenny.
Hello, Lenny. I didn't expect to find someone like you walking around.
I didn't expect to find anybody walking around.
Oh, but you don't have to worry about me. I behave well. They
you?
allow me to walk alone and help.
Well, that's a relief then. I'm pleased to meet you, Lenny.
Who says we can trust Lenny?
Now it's my turn to clean this corridor. Why are you here?
It's difficult to explain, Lenny. Some time ago, I was like you. I was being treated in this institute. But something happened. A terrible circumstance that I can't remember, and the truth is, I'm not feeling well, and I don't want to be treated again.
Yes,
Need it.
I know. It happened to me too.
Did it?
What? You too? But then...
I was here at that time when something happened.
Oh,
Lenny, we need to talk more.
we sure do.
About Dr. Ebers Baker.
Ebbers?
Anne Ebers Baker.
Oh, Dr. Anne, yes. I remember when we gathered the chairs around her. It was nice speaking with her.
What were the therapy sessions about?
Well, let me see. We talked about our problems, how to keep a healthy mind, our fears too, and how to cope with them. Dr. Anne made me feel well.
That's good.
So, what about you, Lenny? Do you roam the corridors all the time?
Oh, not quite. I'm assisting with the renovation of the building, cleaning as many areas as I can.
It's probably illegal.
You seem to know your way around. What can you tell me about the Institute?
I don't know. It's nice. I like it in here. Feels like home.
How long have you been here?
Oh, long time. Years, as far as I can recall. They took me away all of a sudden, but I kept asking about Hanwell, and one day they brought me back.
But don't you want to leave and go outside, see the world?
Not really. Maybe I did want to leave a long time ago, but I've forgotten why. There's nothing out there for me.
Aw, poor Lenny. If Lenny's real. I doubt the reality of a lot of these characters.
I'm looking for details about a particular therapy group.
Therapy?
Well, my suspicion is that patients who participated in a series of therapy sessions were somehow connected to the circumstances that led to the closure of the Institute. Does this sound familiar to you?
What are they getting up to here?
Therapy groups. Yes. I remember them. I had many friends back then.
You do remember.
I remember the sessions. We were all there. They called us Team E.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Did you mean Group E?
Yes, that's it.
But wait, you were saying that you were in Group E during the sessions?
Yes. I remember the letter E very well when they called us. And, Dr. Anne.
This is extraordinary, Lenny. Now we need to understand who else belonged in Group E. About me.
Are you feeling bad?
That's one way to put it. My memories feel like they're broken. I've been here, that's one certainty, but some grisly event left my mind crippled.
I feel the same. My memories of that time are fuzzy. I liked being here. This place always made me feel comfortable until the event.
What did they do to us, Lenny?
But we're gonna find out.
About the patients in Group E. You said you were there.
Yes, there were a few of us. Dr. Anne spoke often and encouraged everyone to speak too. At first it was nice. We enjoyed sitting next to each other. I think I remember you.
Of
What?
course. Oh, you know you're at the heart of this main character without a name.
It was a happy time, but then came the pain.
Pain? What are you talking about, Lenny?
I'm not sure, but it all started down below. I don't want to think about it.
Okay. So I do kind of have to ask about down below. Yes, you can be vague. It's cool.
Down below? What do you mean?
Yes. We were all happy until they took us to the floor beneath.
Okay, basement.
I
Bad.
assume you mean the basement. What happened there?
Basement bad. I think that's really all we're gonna get out of this guy for now.
I don't want to talk about it. I want to forget. No more pain.
Please, Lenny. I really need to know what happened. It will
Fine.
help both of us.
Let's not push the guy.
That's where it all started. Down below. You should go and see for yourself.
Yeah, that's enough for us to investigate. More basement area. And in case he has something to say.
Does the word Kirkbride mean anything to you?
That word reminds me of something. Someone said that. Oh no.
What,
Oh.
Lenny?
It was down below when I heard that word.
Nothing else comes to mind?
I don't want to think about that anymore.
Right, sorry, but that's very important. It's very important, Lenny. Thank you.
Have you met Dr. Miller?
Yes, briefly. I don't like him.
Okay.
Why is that, Lenny?
He's hiding something. Be careful with him.
I think we need to be careful with everything here.
What do you think about Bruno?
Who is that?
I'm referring to the security guard.
Oh, that man. I didn't know his name. We saw each other a number of times, but we don't speak. I think he's mean.
Yes,
enough.
he does seem to have a bit of an attitude. What are your thoughts on Julia?
Who's Julia?
The girl in the foyer, the receptionist.
Oh, yes. I saw her a few times, but we don't speak much. I'm too busy cleaning.
Okay, well. I think we're gonna let him
Well,
get out.
Lenny, it was nice talking to you. I'll be on my way.
Wait, you said you wanted to know what happened?
That's right. I came here looking for answers.
Oh, I don't like these memories, but it all started down below.
Down below.
Yes, I've been trying to forget, but if you want answers, you should go there.
We're gonna. After the therapy room. How do I get, no way to go in. It was better to move. I'd like to move on. Oh, I'm supposed to go there immediately. Well, in that case, we're gonna call it for today. Oh, thank you so much for joining. May not be actually happening. Still real unsure on that. I question the validity of a lot of what's happening here. It'll be interesting to see how much is real and how much isn't. But oh, I'm hoping that you're enjoying this as much as I am. If you are, why not let me know with a like or a comment? That would be awesome. Thank you so much again, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.